90.1 WECS, something different. Hello, welcome back to another edition of the show where we try to bring you music you haven't heard before. And today we have a special guest in the studio. We have Thankful Soul Revival. Bob and Robin are here, and let me tell you a little bit about them. I believe this is from your webpage. Best known as a local Connecticut Blues Rock Band, Thankful Soul Revival and their sound have developed and grown in popularity since 2019. Influenced by the community, culture, and sounds of their hometown, they perform music that speaks to fans across the musical spectrum. Their signature style has become synonymous with a diverse collection of melodies and compositions. This blues rock band is on the rise, and nothing can stop them from achieving the success they work so hard for. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Robin Ritz and Bob Brown. Hello.
Hi. How are you? Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming down in this torrential rainstorm here. Welcome to this is not your first time to Willimantic, is it?
First time on the radio for me. Robin's been on the radio before. She's a celebrity.
So Robin, gosh, I was going to ask you for your previous experiences. Were you both in bands or anything before you came and started Thankful Soul Revival?
You go.
Yeah, I think, well, speaking for both of us, we'd both been in various different musical collectives or bands. Bob and I even had a different go with it with other musicians. And it was just maybe 20, 25 years of trying a little bit of this, trying a little bit of that, and then finally getting together to write original music together. So we've been doing that since 2019 now.
Cool. I just realized I didn't have the video on. So yeah, when I first heard you at the Open Stage Showcase not too long ago, I just kind of loved the laid-back style of music that I characterize you with. Definitely not rushed. It's danceable, kind of stuff that I would love to hear at a music festival. Have you ever played at a music festival?
We have played a street festival in Manchester, the Silk City Festival.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the first festivals we played at.
I think I just missed that.
Which actually
this year?
They're taking this next year off, I guess. They've been doing it every year. We were supposed to go back this year.
Oh.
I don't know, it's a funding issue with the city, I guess. But that was a good one. That was, all original bands.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of nice to do that.
Yeah.
And again, like I've told you before, being an original band's a little difficult. Just not as many places to play.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually do like harvest festivals at farms and different stuff with connections that we've made and been invited to those and done a few of those. And festivals are great. Everybody's there for music and fun, and it's really works out really nice.
I can definitely picture you at the Black Bear Americana Music Festival out in Goshen.
Yeah.
That's a great one. It's the first weekend of October.
Nice.
In fact, I haven't looked yet for the lineup this year. I don't know if it's been released. I got to check because there's always a great lineup of local and well-known national artists as well.
Nice. Well, maybe someday we'll get there.
I will put you in touch.
We're working towards it.
You want to start off with something?
Sure. We've got some stuff to show you. So this is a song called Walking Bag Blues. We recently recorded a new EP that we released in October. And at this point, it's funny because we've been playing songs so long that those were kind of older songs.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have newer songs, and these are songs that we want to share with you that are going to be songs that we're probably going to record here pretty soon.
Oh, good.
Go back in the studio. We've been planning on this for a while, so this is some newer stuff. Not necessarily new to us, but newer stuff that we haven't recorded.
cashed in. Just bought one last ticket to ride. I can't take one more step. My soul is worn straight through. Oh, mama needs new shoes. Mama's got them walking bag blues. When I woke up this morning, the first prayer I said was for you, thinking of a place so far, far away from you. I can't take one more day. My soul is worn straight through. I've got them walking bag blues. Be careful what you wish for. Words take on a life of their own. You wished my love away, and now it's walking out your door. So tired of waiting on you to come through. I've got them walking bag blues. I'm walking back blues. So I'm walking away from you.
Wow.
Thank you, Mark.
Man, that was awesome. I love what I do. I love having people come to the studio and play live, and that was just beautiful.
Well, thanks so much for having us.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Thankful Soul Revival right after this message.
Hi, this is Paul and Diane with Acousticool, one-of-a-kind live music in Bristol, Connecticut.
And you're listening to Something Different with Mark E. Ramone.
But it's cool, and we're cool, and everything's cool.
And WECS, Something Different. Hello, welcome back. We've got Bob Brown and Robin Ritz here in the studio for your listening enjoyment. And yeah, we're having a wonderful time playing some live music. local live music. We love local live music. Speaking of local live music, there's this radio show on right after mine called the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And this week, I have no clue. I have no clue who's on the show or what we're playing, but I can guarantee you that it's going to be awesome. It's going to be... I should have looked it up. I'll look it up during the next break, and I'll let you know. All right. So, speaking of the New Music Alliance, you were at our second. What?
Was it the second or the first?
No, you were at the last one, which was the third. Right in March. Yeah. So that was our third. Wow.
Really?
It seems like yesterday we were just coming up with the idea.
We were in February.
We were in February.
February. Okay, so that was our second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had an awesome performance.
That was a good night.
That was whew,
A lot of good musicians.
a lot of talent there.
There was a lot of talent. It was fun.
Yep.
It was nice to have a crowd of people because that's the first time we played in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a crowd of people that had never heard us before, which was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the musicians were really, really good people. They were into it. They were supporting each other really nice. It was nice to have them, like, one of them walked up. I forget his name, but he was like, I did not expect that. Like, when we walked up and we got done, and he was like, it's a nice feeling when you get that kind of compliment.
Definitely.
You know?
That's cool. Wow.
You guys are doing a good thing on that thing. It's really nice.
It's fun, and I mean, the whole mission behind the New Music Alliance is to support local artists, flat and simple, and that's one way to do it. You get some exposure, some experience in front of a crowd, and you get the wonderful video you can put up on your websites and YouTube channels. And so, do you have a website?
We do.
What is it?
Thankful Soul Revival. I mean, it's I don't even know.
I know your Instagram is a little quirky. It's Than, THAN, and then _K Soul Revival, right?
Probably, yeah. When we made all this stuff a while ago, it was like we're not the most techie savvy band. We like to write songs. So as far
Put your
as
creativity into that.
And unfortunately,
yeah.
I've become like the tech guy, like setting up all the social media stuff, and it's like, so it's hit or miss. It's a lot of work, to do that.
Yes.
I spend a ton of time on that. I spend more time on that, I think, than I do with us actually rehearsing and working on the band itself, because it's every time we book a show or do something, we got to promote it. We got to put it up there. We got to, it's nice to, like, Facebook's kind of nice because any place that we're playing at, if they have a Facebook page, you can kind of connect them and things kind of roll over as I advertise and announce them, it goes onto their site. It's kind of nice.
Good.
So that's been working out, but it's tough. It is tough. And anything's, it's just tough. I think these days it's tough just to get people out. It really is.
Some people
difficult.
are reluctant. Yeah,
it's difficult.
They changed their ways during the pandemic, and it's hard to go back to the old days.
So many people are like, we'll be there, and then you don't see them, and it's that something happened or whatever. But it's just like it's just tough to get people out. So, but it's it's panning out. I mean, we're seeing different people come to see us now that have seen us at showcases and stuff like that are reaching out to us. We're trying to get together with other original bands to play together, that was our goal this year. Is we're going to start really looking out for other bands that work well with us.
Oh, good.
So that when we play and we need an opening band, or maybe they need an opening band, we're trying to merge with them and get in. We've been so focused on the band and writing the songs that we really don't know a lot of promoters, and we don't know a lot of people like that. We just really haven't gone that route.
Yeah.
But we're starting to.
It takes a lot of energy, and unless you have somebody doing it for you, then
the showcases help. They help a lot. It's a lot of notice when people's like, who are these guys? It just works out pretty good.
And I think if you do end up hooking up with like a local music festival, that's a great way to collaborate with the other local artists as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen that happen out at the Black Bear.
Yeah, that's one we're interested in now.
Oh, they're really cool, and it's the coolest place to be. Early October, it's so bucolic. It's out in Litchfield County, so
Nice.
It's right when the leaves are changing. Rolling, beautiful hills with red barns on farms, and it's gorgeous. You can just chill.
We play. We're actually just booked a show for August at a place in Windsor called Brown's Harvest.
Okay, I've heard of it.
And they do like a sunflower festival.
Oh, nice.
And it is the most beautiful place we've ever played at. It's like this, they have this really cool. It's an old tobacco farm,
Mm-hmm.
and they have some local artists that kind of helps her design the farm. So there's really cool artwork and stuff.
Oh, wow.
But they took like tobacco crates and stuff, and they built this stage in this like farm area. I can't even explain it. And they did like a it's almost like a burlap protection from the sun like over it. It just fits the farm really well.
Oh, wow.
And we play there, and behind us is this acres of sunflowers. We have like photos of us.
I'm going.
We have photos of us playing there, and people think that we like did like Photoshop, like that we faked it, like put me and Robin in there with these sunflowers. And I'm like, no, that's really the place.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
Yeah, so we like to play there a lot. We've got a
I'm
good
sold.
relationship with them. They do a great family festival thing, but it's kind of cool. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
But it sounds like that. It's just beautiful, breathtaking. So,
Do you both? I saw you both credited for writing some of the songs. Do you like do the music and then you do the lyrics, or do you kind of just go back and forth?
yeah, I would say I'm always playing guitar, like always. Like I play guitar before I go to work. I come home, it's a stress reliever for me, and I'm always constantly trying to write different melodies and guitar riffs. And then sometimes when I feel like there's a good one, I'll send it to Robin. And sometimes I just have a feeling of what I want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
And then Robin will go, "What's it called?" And then she'll write about what I call it. Sometimes I guess that's how we've been doing it.
That's cool.
And then when we get with the band, what we did was we wrote songs that we could play acoustically, and then we could play them live with the whole band too, if that makes sense. We wanted to be able to do that because different venues. I mean, if we want to play a coffee shop, we can. If we want to play a big venue festival, we can. We have a band, and it's been working out. But when we bring it to the band, that's when we really kind of write the song, and once you get that energy, we can kind of see where the vibe of the song is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been working out really nice.
And you get some feedback from the other musicians in the band to elevate it from a two-person duo singing in a coffee shop versus going out and playing at a music festival. Yeah.
And their songs they're different both ways. I mean, they're good in a good way acoustically, and then they're good in a different way electrically.
Yeah.
Which I always wanted to do that. I always wanted everything to convert over.
You certainly do it well. I can imagine it. For me, it would blow my mind how to do that, to switch it up from a duo to a full band, but to arrange it or whatever.
The electric band is definitely different than what you've heard so far.
Mm-hmm.
Just more energy. It's you can feel it.
I mean, I've listened to a lot of your music online, and I can tell the difference between the two. Yeah. I love the ones with the full energy. Were really cool.
Yeah, the EP came out better than we thought it was going to be.
And that came out last year, From the Sun, right?
October, yeah. We did it in October.
Well, we've got the full band playing April 6th,
We are.
right?
We are playing
Manchester.
The British American Club in
Yeah.
Manchester.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a cool place.
Yeah.
We actually did our party there for our EP release party,
Oh, wow.
which was a lot of fun. And then they loved us. It worked out really good. They really supported us really well. And John, the manager there, he was like, "We'd like to have you back." So we did a acoustic show like a week ago. They have like a little lounge area, and then they have this big open room area where you can put the main band, but they closed that off, and they have this little lounge area where the bar is. And they had us play a 3-piece acoustic. It was me, her, and our bass player, Hugh. And we went in there, and it was great. And like a bunch of the members were there, and it was open to the public, and people came in, but we were promoting the show in April. But it was, they're good people there. It's a good place to see music too. It sounded great in that room.
Excellent. Well, let's hear some more music here in this room.
Play So?
Yeah.
Play So?
Which song is this?
So this is called So, and this is an example of Bob writes a melody, and he says, I said, I just need one word. Just give me one word. And he says, so. Okay. And so this is a song called So.
It really is that way.
I love it.
So many moons since I seen you, and nothing seems to change. So tell me something good. They tell me you've been fine. You let me believe heaven on your mind. You tell me heaven on your mind. Not all that glitters is gold. We took a vow until we grew old. You left me down when you left town. Tell me what happened then? Where you been? You feed me all your pretty lies. You let me get lost in your eyes. You let me believe heaven on your mind. Don't you miss what you left behind? You wanted freedom. What about my queendom? You left me high, you left me dry, you left me no kiss goodbye. For so long, so hard, so what? For so long, so hard, so what? So what now? So what now? For so long, so hard, so what? So long, so.
I just love, now that I know the backstory, I just love that you just put that together based on one word. And it worked out perfectly. So creative, and what a great collaboration between the two of you. Thankful Soul Revival here in the studio, and we'll be right back after this message.
Paul and Diane with acoustical, one-of-a-kind live music in Bristol, Connecticut.
And you're listening to Something Different with Mark E. Ramone.
But it's cool, and we're cool, and everything's cool.
And it's cool, la-di-da, cool, everything's cool. Welcome back to Something Different here at WECS and I'm with Thankful Soul Revival, the abridged version with Bob Brown and Robin Ritz. And I first heard them on this radio program called the New Music Alliance Radio Hour, and which features only local artists from Western New England. Imagine that, a local band show. And guess what? You get a chance to hear that if you just stick around a little bit longer, about 23 minutes longer. At the top of the hour, we have the New Music Alliance Radio Hour, show number 238, I believe, or 236. 236, and featuring myself and Violet Hosthor. We put together a playlist. It's called The Pairing Show. It's our 25th pairing show, where we take a local band, a local artist, and play their music, and then we pair that with a well-known, nationally known, internationally known song that has a similar feel or vibe to that local song. And you can kind of compare. It shows you that we have an immense wealth of talent right here in this Western New England area. You don't need to go anywhere else to listen to fine music. And so, yeah, this is our pairing show. Stick around at 4 o'clock, and you'll get to hear the latest. And it's kind of a special show because when I started off in playing here at WECS, I played a lot of punk and goth and alternative type bands. And this week we are featuring, I'll give you a clue, a hint. We're playing Depeche Mode, Bauhaus, and Sinead O'Connor. Those are some of the pairings that we did. So stick around to hear who we paired them with. All right, enough about the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I've got Thankful Soul Revival here in the studio. I forget which song it was now, but when I was listening to your music, and it was probably the full band, I heard a song kind of reminded me of the Stone Coyotes, that kind of vibe. Have you ever heard of them?
I have heard of them.
They're out of Greenfield, Massachusetts. Really had I don't know, they have a big fan base here and down in Texas for some reason.
Blues band?
Just a kind of old rock and roll with some blues and yeah. And it kind of got me to thinking. When I listen to your music, I feel like there's a bunch of similar music on the tip of my tongue, and I can't quite place it. I was interested in hearing what your influences are. And
the band is made up of, it's pretty unique. Like when Robin started playing with me, she was singing reggae, right? She was a reggae singer. And I was in California. I grew up in Connecticut. I went to California in 1990, and I played music out there in Hollywood for a long time. And I played in, you name it, funk bands like Chili Peppers type funky bands with, and I think almost every band I had out there, except for a few, always had a female vocalist. And then when I got here, it was difficult, like I said, to find people to write songs with.
mm-hmm.
And as we looked, it was funny. We found Hugh, our bass player, and he's played blues. And he was, when he found us, he was like, "I play stand-up bass in a rockabilly band right now." And,
Oh wow!
and then we saw him playing at an outdoor.
Folk festival.
It was a farmer's market, playing with these bluegrass guys.
Oh wow!
And he was playing a bunch of bluegrass, and he's he's a super talented guy. So he's more of our bluegrass kind of folky blues guy.
Mm-hmm.
I got into playing slide, and I'm not even a slide player. I just got into using a slide and like trying to figure out some of this Delta blues kind of stuff because I always had an ear for that. And then Dan was our drummer. He's played with me in a couple different things here, and Dan's kind of a rock drummer, but he loves like this bluesy feel that we do. So the band is made up of all different backgrounds of music, which I think when it collaborates, that's why
Mm-hmm.
it works out. And now we have Drew, a good friend of ours, playing guitar, and he's another rock guitar player, good lead player, really good. On the he just joined the band. On the EP, we had a gentleman named Rob Eloise that played on the EP with us. He played with us for a short while, and it just didn't work out. I'd hate to say it this way, but he was like a cover guitar player that we tried to make it. Like I said, it's a tough bill.
Yeah.
And when me and Robin were writing the songs, I think it was an uphill battle for him. And he went his own way. Right when we released the thing, he was like, I'm done. So we're like, okay. So Drew has been someone me and Robin have played with both, and he writes original music, and we're happy to have him. So we're working with him right now to learn the set list, because believe it or not, we have like almost 40 original songs as a band.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have a lot more than we're even able to play out. So Drew looked at our set list and was like, uh-oh, it's a lot of music, so we're taking it baby steps, as we go, But I don't know. Robin's got a bunch of different influences than me, right?
Some reggae?
Yeah, I love dancehall reggae. I like roots rock reggae.
Any ska?
I love the ska. I love salsa. My favorite artist is Shakira. So I listen to a lot of world music, but influenced equally by Jerry Garcia, and just the singer-songwriter in me loves the idea of Bob Marley writing the universal language of love and appealing to everybody as a common language. So the fact that Bob can give me a word or just two words, and I can spin it into something that I hope other people can relate to and be moved by. And so like it starts to become like this world music, world beat, where Bob just always tells me I'm a blues singer, and I fight that. But I know when I lean into that, that's really
She's a good blues singer.
That's really where like my tone resides, right? But it's really just about creating music that creates a connection for other people, to uplift them and give them that sense of connection.
I definitely want to see you live, at a festival, surrounded by a crowd of people that are getting into your vibe. Yeah.
Amen.
We have a good time doing it. It's a blast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear another song. We had what was the first one?
Walking Back.
Walking Back Blues. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you got
This
next?
is a unique song we're going to play for you. We wanted to share this with you.
Oh, good.
They call it the dark song
call
in
it the dark
English,
song.
but it's really Oscuridad. And it comes back to my Spanish roots, and it's also because I have such a fond spot in my heart for romantic Willimantic and the Latino community here, that it's called Oscuridad, and it's really dedicated to awareness about mental illness and depression and how it can come out of nowhere. And it's really something that we got to make friends with and find that right balance with it, right?
Absolutely.
I started
Oscuridad.
learning some stuff in like open D minor, which is like a really dark kind of tuning. And it was like, and a lot of times I wrote this stuff and it had this really Latin kind of vibe to it, I guess is what I'd say. And then I remember during COVID, me and Robin were just hiding in a basement recording songs because we were trying to prep this band, and we had wrote this. And I remember getting done with it, looking at her, and I just had like total chills down my back. Like I loved it that much. So
Oh, wow.
it's a really neat song. So.
Tú llegaste sin avisar, tu sombra llegó primero, apagó la ya nace a humo el fuego. Tú llegaste sin avisar, las hojas abandonaron los árboles, se fueron las estrellas del cielo, se perdió la luna. Oscuridad, oscuridad. Tú llegaste sin avisar, tu sombra llegó primero, apagó la luz, se fue, él ya nace a humo el fuego. Tú llegaste sin avisar, las hojas abandonaron los árboles, se fueron las estrellas del cielo, se perdió la luna. Oscuridad, oscuridad. Llegas sin permiso, llegas sin aviso. Oscuridad, tú eres mi amigo.
Beautiful, beautiful song.
Thank you.
Can you say it slowly so I can catch it better?
Oscuridad.
Oscuridad?
Oscuridad, that means darkness.
Darkness. Espanol style. I love it. Beautiful song. And stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Thankful Soul Revival.
Hi, this is Paul and Diane with Acousticool, one-of-a-kind live music in Bristol, Connecticut.
And you're listening to Something Different with Mark E. Ramone.
But it's cool, and we're cool, and everything's cool.
90.1 WECS, Something Different. Alrighty. You've got a good taste of Thankful Soul Revival. And if you want to catch them, they'll be playing in Manchester at the British American Club on April 6th, was it? And also going to come back here to this town, Willimantic, Connecticut, and play at Corleone's on May 11th. Was it 11th? I just switched my page. I don't have it in front of me. But check out Thankful Soul Revival. Do a internet search. You'll find them. Find out where they're playing. And you can go catch them live. In addition to hearing them live here at WECS. I want to play a quick game with you. We're running out of time. We've got the New Music Alliance. I don't want to start it late. So it's called Lyrical Ponderings. I'm going to give you a song title that is in the form of a question. So you know the song Hadaway doing What is Love? What is Love? That's a song title in the form of a question. I'm going to give you a song title. You tell me who sang the song or answer the question.
Robin's so good at games.
I'm awful.
All right, here we go. Give me a number between 1 and 201.
113.
113. Excellent. Am I evil?
I know the song. I know who sings it.
Yeah, so who sings it?
That's a Metallica song.
Yeah, rock.
Which when I was in high school, I had a band in high school, and we used to open up with that song. That's so funny.
I'm not surprised. I just took a look at you, and I'm thinking, this guy is going to know Metallica.
And I was about to like be really reassuring and go, no, Mark, I don't think you're evil at all. I think you're a really nice guy. You seem really nice.
Thank you for answering the question, and wow, not too many people get the questions. I'd say 10%. So
I don't even
you
think
win.
they wrote that song, to be honest. I think it's a cover that they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's like an old punk band or something wrote that song, and yeah, so that's funny that you brought that up. That's
Awesome.
Throwing me back to my speed metal days in high school.
Let's hear one more song before we go.
This one's on our EP.
Oh, I love this one. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one's called Sugar in My Coffee.
Surprise, don't give me cream, don't make me scream, hurry up baby, and don't make me wait, 'cause you know how to make me quiver and quake. Don't make me ask twice, just be nice, don't make me repeat, make mine sweet. Listen to me, I won't get out of bed until you clear my head. Give it to me, baby, before I'm awake. Give it to me, yeah, let's wake and bake. Sugar in my coffee. He don't like it late, so don't be polite. Hurry up, baby, before I get cold. Hurry up, baby, before I get old. I want some coffee from my sugar when I first get up. I want some sugar in my coffee when I first get up. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar in my coffee. Sugar, sugar, sugar.
Amazing. Look at that. You draw an audience just singing here in the studio. You've got a whole audience behind you now. That was amazing. Beautiful
Thank you.
vocals, Robin and Bob. Amazing skills on the guitar. And yeah, beautiful vocals from Robin. Thank you so much for coming down. Again, on April 6th at the British American Club in Manchester, if you want to catch them out, or here in Willimantic on May 11th at Corleone's, and hopefully at some music festivals this summer. You can catch them live. Thankful Soul Revival. I am thankful that you came down today.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you
So
Mark.
much.
Stay tuned. We've got the new Music Alliance Radio Hour coming right up. Stay tuned.